Right.
Not my nature. It's not my nature. That's why I'm always letting go in trouble. It's not. It's just not my nature.
At least twice, Tyson has been disciplined, and twice, time has been added to his initial 6-year sentence for the rape of beauty pageant contestant Desiree Washington.
Why do you think the guards give you a hard time? If they do.
Why? Because basically, if you think about some of these people, they come from these little hillbilly towns, and they really have no kind of connection with anything black alone but television, let alone somebody in my caliber when they come here. And so they want to go home, go to the bar, which they all hang out in these little, I forgot the name of these bars, you call them the Urban Cowboy Bar or something, and say, hey, I have to lock them up today. I have to let them know it's just like anyone else. And I read this bizarre saying the other day by Mark Twain, if you want to see the dread of society, just go to prison, watch the changing of the guard.
Come on, Mike. Prison is prison. We send you to a place where it's supposed to be hard. So it's supposed to be hard.
Oh, really? I don't know anything about that, but I know one thing. They don't treat people like humans in prison. They treat them like animals, and that's the case. They should just send them to the zoo and feed them from plates. This place is not for rehabilitation. Trust me, if anything, it debilitates you. I've been in this place for a year, and I've been in here falsely. I've been accused falsely. The documents prove it. Previous evidence prove it. And the only thing I was asking for is just a fair trial.
Every defendant I've ever talked to, every prisoner I've ever talked to has said, I didn't do it. Why should somebody believe Mike Tyson when he says he didn't do it?
Because, and like from what I believe, and what I found out from lawyers, that the only thing that really matters in the case is evidence, not really necessarily who's telling the truth. But I think I have two little points on my side that I'm telling the truth, plus I have the evidence.
His attorney, Alan Dershowitz, claims an Indiana trial judge mistakenly refused to allow 3 witnesses to testify in support of Tyson. Dershowitz says the court also failed to give the jurors proper instructions. He cites allegations that Desiree Washington accused another young man of rape when she was in high school, allegations she strongly denies. And Dershowitz questions her motives in hiring a lawyer to sue Tyson for money only 2 weeks after the incident, a lawsuit that has since been filed.
Do you really think it was just financial from the beginning?
I believe that, yes.
Everyone has been evaluating your life and her life over the past year, since the trial and the conviction and the sentencing. Have you thought about her and what she's feeling, what she's thinking?
She couldn't, I don't want to say miserable things about people, but she couldn't be thinking anything on a level that I'm thinking.
Why?
Because she never experienced this. Someone had told me that they heard her say that she feels that she's in jail. This is not necessarily true. You can't feel being in jail unless you're there.
I've spoken with several of those jurors, 4, as a matter of fact, who said, had they known what they know now, you probably would not have been here.
And probably, but the fact is I'm here. You know what I mean? That's the fact, I'm here.
What's your daily routine like here, Mike?
We wake up early in the morning, we work, you're supposed to eat, and it's a daily what you do with your child. You pull your child by your hand, this is what you do, this is what you do, wear your clothes, you're gonna wear this today, you're gonna wash here today, you're gonna go over there and wait there, then I'm gonna come back and pick you. It's basically registered for young children.
You shower with groups of people?
I don't shower much. I probably shower 3 times or 4 times a week.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I don't know, I just hate keep walking and look at these guys' genitals. It gets me sick. I'm looking at the guys' rectum, I see things that happen, it just makes me sick, so I don't put myself in a position to look at that.
How do you adjust to something like that? Knowing that at any given moment you can walk into a room and clearly see that somebody's been violated?
Well, necessarily that don't even have to be violated. Maybe they participated.
Mike Tyson says he's seen it all in prison. Everything from consensual homosexuality to forcible rape. Indignities, he says, the inmates are powerless to do anything about.
Do you think that the prison system should talk to the prisoners?
The prison system don't care about no prisoners, man. Give me a break, man. You believe that stuff? I don't believe you said that to me. They don't care about these guys. This is their living. Put people in here. They don't rehabilitate. They're factory. They pack you in there like sardines. I always like to get out of here, get on with all my faculties.
If, for instance, hypothetically, right in the middle of our interview, 5 minutes from now, there's a knock on this door, and they say, Alan Dershowitz is on the line for you. They've ruled in your case. What's going to go through your mind right then and there?
What would I think about the decision? I would think, I would always be prepared for the worst. I would just always be prepared.
Even before you get out of the chair, you'd be pessimistic?
Exactly.
Why?
You think about, either way, I look at the situation, I use in these terms that I'm screwed because my life has totally been devastated.
Have you reached the point where somebody has taken Mike Tyson's character?
I look at it like this. Every day that I go to bed and wake up, I'm not broken. That's my silent victory. That's just basically how it is.
19 years of age.
The silent victory of Mike Tyson, the prisoner, is a long way from the public victories of Mike Tyson, the heavyweight champion. Victories that his high school friend Riddick Bowe now enjoys.
A lot of people in the sports world say that there is no one of your caliber
That's not true.
to fight Riddick Bowe, the champion. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't even think about fighting them. I don't even think about that stuff. I'm sure there are guys around us. They will come around eventually, but this is his time, man. Let me use it well. It's his time.
You wrote to him and encouraged him.
I know he's just so much better than what the people would portray him to be, and I knew what they would do with him and how they would attack him. And I understand the press, how they build you up. They make him the big star that he is in order to crush him, because they can't crush a guy that no one knows. They must make him a superstar in order to get the acclaim for crushing him.
Would you like to fight him?
I don't want to fight anybody. I would like to go home. I just like to get out of here and start my life.
You are known across this world, not just across this country, as being one of the fiercest, best heavyweight champions of the world. And for you to say, I don't even think about boxing, that's going to shock a lot of people.
At this particular moment, boxing is not the best step for me right now. My step right now is just to rebuild my life. I worked for much of it. You have to rebuild it. But regardless of whatever happens in this situation, I'm going to be able to handle it. But the main issue is I have to rebuild my life. I have to rebuild everything that's been taken away from me.
As for Desiree Washington, in a statement for Dateline, she said this: I know it, and he knows it.
When we come back, Tyson on what the media makes of his life. We've all heard the rumors that he's going broke, getting married, changing his religion. In a moment, Iron Mike and Around with the Rumor Mill.
Coming up on Dateline.
Something very right on his last release. Damn Right, I've Got the Blues won him a Grammy Award and praise from critics, fans, and peers. But for Guy, more important than his personal success is the renewed interest in blues. Guy says the only time you hear about blues players was when they died.
That's the first time you ever see him on TV. And that's telling me like you get more exposure when you're dead than you do when you're alive. Yeah. And my mom told me before she died, if you got any flowers for me, son, give them to me now. Don't give them to me when I'm dead because I can't smell them.